at the end of the day got to end, okay? And then I did see, like, I see y'all talking about my baby daddy crashing out. I don't think my baby daddy crashing out. I think what he doing is justified for the simple fact you can't get on the internet, on Beyonce's internet, and say somebody assaulted you and then don't have no proof of it or don't stand 10 toes on it. Like, I think he doing what's necessary, because if it was me, it probably we would have been going through hell and hot water. So I don't think he doing too much. He doing enough. He might need to be doing some more.
At this time, I think we're all aware of Royalty and her daughter Jalia making a video about what CJ has done to her in the past and why she doesn't like him and all those different things that had people saying that CJ was responsible for SA and Jalia. Well, Jalia actually got on a platform where she was going live streaming, and it was talked about going back to CJ.
Would you ever go back, like, to CJ So Cool? Would
No.
you ever go back? Okay, why?
Because I don't.
It was talked about CJ's video and what was going on in his videos.
And it was just draining, mentally draining,
Even
and physically draining too.
like, even when y'all was doing the YouTube videos and stuff like that, because I know everybody in this chat used to watch y'all when we was younger. Shit, I know I did. I used to be on that CJ. I be watching, like, so even in the videos, like, you like, you know what I'm saying, your birthday gave you money and shit, like, was that real?
He would give it to us, like, a little bit amount, but not the amount that y'all would see on camera. Like, he'll take all of it back.
So
the cars that y'all talking about, oh, CJ gonna give me a haircut, SRT. No, those were never our cars at all. Those are actually for a giveaway. I think he bought those cars for giveaways. Made it seem like they were our cars for, like, when we got older.
And you notice that if you're watching it, everything that was going on that she said was going on and why she didn't like CJ had nothing to do with the SA.
I don't want to, and he's a weirdo, and he doesn't deserve us, me and my family. He don't.
Now it looks at this point she was trying her best to expose him, but these videos she just actually got exposed. Like, you're telling me out of everything that's particularly done, you're just talking about his cheating, you're just talking about him fake giving y'all gifts, you're talking about all those things, but we didn't actually get on the point of him saying you. Now that's the first thing coming out of my mouth if it's true.
Whatever.
Y'all hit me in the comments down below what y'all think about the situation. Do y'all believe any of this, or y'all just over it already? Let me know in the comments down below.
Throwing shit around or something like that, and I guess they saying that Carnation lied for your mom or something like that, and they said you knew what was going on or something and you didn't, like, some shit they were saying.
Oh.
Yeah, and you was standing there just looking like you didn't want to say nothing. They said something like that in the comments.
No, that was one of their arguments that they've always had when we were living together or whatever. And I would just be around just so that he wouldn't put his hands on my mom. They, y'all know Nation. She barks back. She don't care. She don't care. So she gonna argue back. And yeah, he was just a cheater. Yeah, he was just a cheater. Yeah. He was just a cheater. Listen, I'm gonna give you guys this much money. I'm gonna give you guys so much shoes. It's the fact that you're trying to give us money and shoes and all this materialistic stuff just for us to come back. That's what y'all don't get. Like, it's not about the materialistic stuff.
Yeah.
It's about the actual love. And that's like what we never really got up until like we were older. And it was the money got to his head. That's the thing.
Well, let's get to this Bandman Kevo. So y'all remember Bandman Kevo and CJ was like friends. CJ gave him all the props and kind of big him up, pushed him over YouTube, whatever relationship they had, scamming, whatever. So now Bandman Kevo is speaking out about him and CJ relationship, basically saying CJ just using this to get money. Now he already hit you with the clickbait that he said he slept with Royalty, because CJ did say that CJ on 32s and Bandman Kevo both slept with Royalty. So Royalty, she decided she gonna peep in and she says, where's Bandman Kevo? Y'all see a collab, y'all see a link. It was alleged that she didn't like him, but Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it in the comments down below. Tell me how y'all feel about what Bandman Kevo is saying, what CJ got going on, what Jalia said at the beginning. Let me know in the comments. Y'all don't do hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
And around CJ So Cool and kind of see what he's doing, you know what I mean? And what I see is, you know, CJ So Cool right now, you know, I understand that financially he's going through it, like, really bad. You know what I mean? Seeing the little house he was in, and I feel bad for him because I don't have to mention his name to actually make money at all. And I feel like he had to mention my name in hopes of, you know, getting more people to respond. Now, I recently just seen that he had a Snapchat. And he is making money on Snapchat. He's being monetized on Snapchat. So clearly he has a team of people, just like when he signed a contract deal, you know, and made money from that. He probably got a Snapchat deal and making money from that. And if anybody that don't know, Snapchat, you know, loves clickbait. So what he'll do is talk about stuff that's not true. That's what Snapchat is about. So when you guys see him post pictures and stuff like that about different things, half of it's not true because he's trying to get you to go look at his story so that he can get more views and more clicks, like clickbait, right? And by him being in a really bad financial burden, he's really stressed out and he's really like going through it. So he's at this point willing to do anything. So I'm sure he mentioned my name on trying to make some money. So I remember Jalia and then was talking about, heard a rumor going around, right? And, you know, I see him and royalty battling on the internet, and I was just thinking, if I was royalty and CJ So Cool is doing this and making all his money off my name, but clickbaiting on Snapchat and clickbaiting on YouTube trying to eat off me, I would do the same thing back to CJ if I was her. And you see, he couldn't take the little rumors and stuff like that when
doing some more. That's a serious allegation. Like, they could have messed his life up. He could have been gone, put away in jail. He got 3 kids.
Including me, like, do y'all see me? I could never live without my daddy or mama. It's cool.
So no, I don't think he doing too much. At first, when I had seen that, I'm like, okay, you know, you giving them too much shine. But at the end of the day, you can't tell nobody how to react when they've been accused of doing something like that, especially for somebody or people that he took care of all their life. So